Tonight, we travel back to the Appalachian Mountains of America in the year 1820. Take a slow, deep breath. Allow your eyes to grow heavy. There is nowhere you need to be. Nothing you need to do. Only listen to the quiet story of a simple life long ago. The first light of dawn has not yet reached the mountain peaks. A cool blanket of mist covers the valleys below. Tall oak, chestnut, and hickory trees stand silently in the forest. A small stream flows gently between smooth stones. The air is cool and fresh. The only sounds are birds beginning to sing and a rooster calling in the distance. In a small log cabin, a farmer named Thomas slowly opens his eyes. His bed is filled with straw and covered with a warm wool blanket. The stone fireplace still holds a few glowing embers from the night before. Thomas quietly places a few pieces of dry oak wood onto the fire. Slowly, the flames return. The cabin begins to fill with gentle warmth. The fire crackles softly inside the cabin. Thomas's wife quietly begins preparing breakfast. She mixes fresh cornmeal with water to make simple cornbread. A small piece of salt pork cooks slowly over the open fire. The warm smell fills the room. Their children slowly wake as the morning light enters through the small wooden window. There is no alarm clock. Only the rising sun and the sounds of nature. After breakfast, Thomas puts on his worn leather boots and walks outside. Morning dew covers the grass. His footsteps leave gentle marks in the soft earth. Nearby, a brown cow waits quietly to be milked. The chickens wander around the yard searching for seeds and insects. A pig rests beside a wooden fence. Thomas fills the animals' water troughs one by one. He scatters grain for the chickens. He carefully checks each fence to make sure nothing is broken. Everything is done slowly. Nothing is rushed. The mountains remain peaceful. The cool morning breeze carries. The morning slowly turns into afternoon. The sun climbs higher above the Appalachian Mountains, spreading warm golden light across the quiet valley. Thomas walks carefully between the rows of corn, stopping often to examine each plant. He pulls away small weeds that compete for water and sunlight. Every healthy stalk is important. A good harvest means enough food for the long winter ahead. A poor harvest could bring difficult months for the family. The work is slow but peaceful. There are no machines to help him. Only his hands, a wooden hoe, and years of experience. From nearby, the gentle sound of a flowing creek fills the air. A cool breeze moves through the tall trees, carrying the fresh scent of pine and wildflowers. For a few moments, Thomas stops working. He removes his hat and looks across the rolling green hills. The mountains have stood here for thousands of years. They remain quiet, watching over every season and every family. Soon it is time to return home for a simple midday meal. Thomas walks slowly along the narrow dirt path that leads back to the log cabin. The afternoon sun shines warmly across the hills. A gentle breeze moves through the tall oak and chestnut trees. The sound of birds echoes softly through the quiet valley. As he reaches the cabin, the smell of fresh cornbread drifts from the stone fireplace. His wife has prepared a simple meal using the food they have carefully saved. There is warm cornbread, a pot of beans, a small piece of salt pork, and fresh milk from the morning's milking. The family gathers around a rough wooden table. Before eating, they pause for a quiet moment of gratitude. Meals are never rushed. They eat slowly, enjoying each bite after a long morning of work. The children quietly tell their father about feeding the chickens and gathering eggs. Outside, the farm remains peaceful. The horse rests beneath the shade of a large tree. The chickens scratch gently through the soft earth, searching for seeds and tiny insects hidden beneath the soil. A brown cow grazes peacefully near the wooden fence. The old horse stands quietly beneath the shade of a large oak tree, lazily swishing its tail to keep flies away. Everything on the farm moves at a slow and gentle pace. There is no reason to hurry. The mountains have all the time in the world. Thomas picks up his axe and walks toward the edge of the forest. Several fallen branches need to be gathered before evening. Firewood is essential for cooking meals and keeping the cabin warm during the cool mountain nights. He carefully cuts the branches into smaller pieces and ties them together with a strong rope. The bundle is heavy, but Thomas has carried loads like this for many years. As he walks back toward the cabin, the afternoon sunlight shines through the tall trees, creating beautiful patterns across the forest floor of rabbit. A family of rabbits quietly disappears into the bushes. A squirrel climbs high into a chestnut tree carrying food for the coming winter. Nature is always busy, yet never hurried. Every bird, every animal, and every tree follows the quiet rhythm of the seasons. Thomas stands still for a moment, listening to the gentle sounds around him. The breeze moves softly through the tall trees. Leaves rustle above his head. Far away, he hears the steady flow of a small mountain creek. The cool water has crossed these hills for countless years, long before the first settlers arrived. The peaceful silence is broken only by the distant call of a hawk circling high above the valley. As the afternoon slowly fades, the sunlight becomes warmer and softer. Long shadows stretch across the fields and forests. Thomas knows there is one last task before returning home. He walks to the wooden fence surrounding the pasture. One of the fence posts has become loose after several days of rain. As the afternoon slowly comes to an end, the golden sunlight begins to fade behind the Appalachian Mountains. Long shadows stretch across the cornfields and quiet meadows. The air becomes cooler with every passing minute. Thomas gathers his tools and begins the slow walk back toward the log cabin. Before returning inside, he visits each animal one final time. The chickens are safely inside their wooden coop. The cow quietly chews fresh hay beside the barn. The old horse drinks cool water before settling into its stall for